and welcome to In My Mailbox. This week I've got a whole stack of nonfiction books, so let's get started. First of all, I have No Plot, No Problem by Baty. Last year I reviewed his No Plot, No Problem workbook for NaNoWriMo, the National Novel Writing Month. I had ordered this book, but it never arrived, and when I told that to someone, they said, well, you've got to read it because it's actually really good writing advice even if you don't participate in NaNoWriMo. I'm always on the lookout for good advice, so this should hopefully be a good book for me. Then I have Joan Didion's Blue Nights. This book seems a little depressing, but it's been getting good reviews. Joan Didion is a masterful nonfiction writer, so I'm kind of gearing myself up to read it, but hopefully I'll get to it soon. Speaking of depressing books, I have C.S. Lewis's A Grief Observed. I don't remember what made me want this book, but I ordered it online, and I like C.S. Lewis, so I'm hoping that he has some interesting insight. I love the Screwtape Letters for some reason. Then I have Inside Edge by Christine Brennan. This is about the secret world of figure skating. Christine Brennan wrote for the Post about sports, particularly ice skating, and then she went off and wrote several works of nonfiction about ice skating, so I hope this is good. I'm really curious about it. Next up I have New Jack by Ted Conover. I'd gotten this out from the library. I didn't have a chance to finish it, but I really think it's a great concept. It's about a guy who works for almost a year as a corrections officer at Sing Sing, and then he writes about it secretly. So this should be pretty cool. Then I have this Doorstopper, Joan Didion's We Tell Ourselves Stories in Order to Live, a collection of most of her essays, not including Blue Nights, and it also doesn't include A Year of Magical Thinking, which came out in 2005. But it includes quite a bit of other writing, including Slouching Towards Bethlehem, which I'm currently in the middle of. Very, very good work. I won the Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks by Rebecca Skloot through Kirkus Reviews. This book has been getting so much buzz. It's supposed to be one of the best works of nonfiction to appear in recent years. It's about cancer and the biomedical field, but apparently it reads like really powerful narratives, so hopefully it won't be too obscure. And then I have Kenneth S. Lynn's Hemingway. The New York Review of Books calls it one of the most brilliant and provocative literary biographies in recent memory. I'm a huge Hemingway fan. A friend of mine recommended this. It's an enormous book, but I think it'll be great to flip through and read a little bit more about this literary hero of mine, all of his strengths and weaknesses. And last but not least, we have Maui by Fodor's. On my last vacation, I swore off using a Fodor's guide because I found that they tend to go for more ritzy hotels and restaurants, but this is the most recent guidebook to Maui, and it was the only one that my local bookstore back home in Delaware sold, so I decided to get it. We'll see. I mean, I might end up getting a Lonely Planet book too, and comparing them. That would be kind of fun. That's it. Join me next week to find out what kind of books I'm getting in the mail.